A very good morning to all my dear children. In the last video, we have started with our chapter number 5, Civics, Family Values. In that, we have seen that how family and society play an important role for the development of a child and how you are the part of your family in making decisions. Moving ahead with the next part of the lesson, today we are going to see that what is cooperation, tolerance, and gender equality in the society. So, without wasting time, let's move on to the explanation part. Now, what are the advantages of cooperation? When this word comes into your mind, what does it tell you about that? What it means? Cooperation means what helping each other, understanding each other's opinion, and taking a right decision without opposing, without disrespecting others' opinion. One should not be let down with the opinions. One should be respected. So, in a family, we cooperate with each other. We have seen that. Similarly, when you play a game or when you are involved in any sports activity, when you play in a team, what you do? You cooperate with each other. And that is the part where the games get success. You all must be aware and you all must be liking sports in the same way you all must be watching on television cricket match or you all must be playing also. You know that so many players are required in the match and accordingly they cooperate with each other and understand each other. Now keeping the cooperation up till the sports or the games which you are playing or in a family. So it should not be restricted in these particular areas only. It should be widespread in all the public places. That is, it is our duty that we should cooperate in the public places and make the place hygienic and clean for living. Now, when we are living in a society, so we cannot alone do all the work. We require everyone's effort, everyone's hard work, and this can be only possible with the concept of cooperation, the feeling of oneness. We do need the help of others in fairs. Fairs, you know what they are? You might have visited to Mela, rallies, processions will be there, and other such social gatherings can be arranged only successfully when we cooperate with each other. You might have visited to such places and you can see that how people are cooperating with each other to make the event successful. Even you can see in your school some annual functions are there or any activities are there that are being conducted. How is it possible? When one cooperate with each other, then only it becomes successful. Suppose just take an example, if you have performed in a group dance, you know that your dance would be successful when everyone will have coordination in the steps. And this is only possible when you cooperate with each other and understand the steps and perform it well. Now, in this world, everyone is not perfect. God had created human beings, but some or the other way, some or the other point must be missing in everyone. All are not perfect. Everyone learns with the concepts what have been taught to them, and life teaches different concepts. We all have some faults, and it is the correct time when you understand your faults and try to improve that, and it should not be repeated again. And how you can improve these faults? With the help of your family, with your parents, with your near and dear ones, your friends will help you, will guide you that how you can improve your faults. Sometimes we may not be agreeing with the opinion that they are giving to us, and every time it may not be correct. So, for a moment, you need to think by yourself and accordingly you need to take the decisions. Sometimes if it is not possible to take the decision up to yourself, then you can take help of your parents. Previously also I told you that parents are your best friends. None other than who will help you. Only your parents are the ones who will stand behind you every time, guiding you, supporting you in all the situations. Sometimes there are disagreements even between friends. Your friends may not give you an opinion that may liked by you. So here you may not be agreeing with the point that your friend is providing you. So at such time what you should do, you should try to understand the point of view of others rather than insisting that your point is only correct. Never force anyone with your opinions. Ultimately, that is their choice whether they want to agree your opinion or disagree your opinion. It's personal viewpoint. So no one can force anybody to think that what he or she had provided with the opinion may be correct. Now, sometimes the opinions may be different that are provided to you, and you may not like that opinions, but still you are listening, you are respecting to the front person that whatever knowledge or whatever guidance the person is providing to you, that is useful for you. May not be useful, but still you are respecting. On such occasions, we must listen to other person. And in this way, what we learn to be tolerant. So, respecting opinions which are different from our own is called tolerance or broad mindedness. That is, your thinking had widened. It's not limited to certain extent. It has a wider scope where you can think many things in your mind and try to use that things whenever you stick with the problems that are not being solved by yourself. So, that is the guidance that is given to you by your family, maybe sometimes, or by your friends. So, accordingly, you think, you listen to their opinions, so you learn to be tolerant in such situations. Now, you all are aware that we are living in a country, India. What is the special significance of our country? That yes, our country is having a power of tolerance. Now we know that India is diversified with different religions, creeds, cultures, and following different customs. But still, we are united. We together please celebrate all the festivals, all the functions. We never differentiate on the basis of caste, religion, but we are united. We are together. And accordingly, you can take an example when you're sitting in a class with your friends. Your friends may be your best friends, may be belonging to some other religion, and you may be belonging to some other religion, but a bonding is there, a bonding of love, care, and affection with your friend that makes importance in your life. So you never give importance to caste, religion. That shows that you treat everyone equally. That is why it is necessary for everyone to be tolerant or broad minded. We know that India is diversified with different religions, and how this diversity can be preserved only by tolerance. Diversity enriches our social life. We require every time social interaction. When you are living in a society, when you are living in a house, you need that your parents should talk to you, your family friends should talk to you. Even in the school, when you come, your friends should have interaction with you. So just take an example, if sometimes you have a fight with your friend or with your parents, so, what you feel? You may feel sad, even you may feel frustrated. At such time, you may not talk to them. Why? Because you are angry. But as your anger cools down, then you think that yes, I have reacted more in the situation and I need to calm down. Why? Because family and friends are important for me and I need to talk to someone, to share my things with someone. So, it is very important that one should learn to be tolerant in different situations. It encourages us to think about others with concern. When you develop the feeling of tolerance in yourself, automatically concern comes. A bonding, a mutual understanding develops among you and your near ones. We can solve problems in our environment by being broad minded. When you develop the feeling of tolerance in yourself, automatically you can follow the same thing in your society. And this way, environment can also be developed, and environmental issues can also be solved by being broad minded. Moving on to the last part of the lesson is gender equality. When this term comes in your mind, that what is equality, what you think for a second, that yes, everyone should be treated equal in the society. So boys and girls, or men and women, are equal as human beings. Remember one thing, children, when God had not created any discrimination based on caste or religion, or men or woman, we are not having right to create any kind of inequality in the society. So, considering boys and girls to be equal without discrimination is called gender equality. Boys and girls must respect one another. Sometimes you must be fighting with your siblings, yeah, that is your brother or sister, and you say that you are a girl, so you need to do the work at home. Or sometimes your parents, or you might say that you are a boy, so you are having a right to play cricket. So that should not be done. That differentiation should not be there between boys and girls. All should respect one another. Even when you come to school also, you know that in your class you are having so many boys and girls. And accordingly, you talk to them. So one should respect one another when you are talking to each other. And never disrespect one another. Now, in the company of our friends, we consider all of them to be our equals. That is, when you're playing in a society with your friends, and when you're playing with your friends in the school, though it may be a boy or girl, all are treated equally while you are playing. When you are having any kind of function, when you are having any kind of activities, all are treated equally. We must maintain this sense of equality as citizens when we grow up. Now, this equality is there in you from your childhood. You learn that boys and girls are equal. This thought should not get faded when you grow up. It should continue that yes, all should be treated equally in the society. As a citizen of our country, everyone should get equal rights. Remember, in the constitution, it is given that everyone is having certain rights and duties, and that should be given equally to both men and women or boys and girls. By developing this sense of equality, everyone gets to learn and make progress. This way, girls can get education, higher education, and they can also be the part of society where they can progress and help the country to grow into a bigger sense. You know that now women are progressing in so many fields as compared to men. So they should never be neglected as they are women in the society. All should be treated equally. Food, clothing, shelter, health, and education are the common needs of men and women. That is, both require all the things equally. It's not like that man require two things and women require two things and accordingly they can fulfill by themselves. No, everyone requires all the things equally. All the things are equally important. For the purpose of equality, each of these needs to be fulfilled properly. Everyone should get these needs properly fulfilled, though it may be a man, woman, boy, or girl. Men and women have equal rights to facilities such as these. These facilities are the rights of every human being of citizen of the country and accordingly it need to be fulfilled. Similarly, Men and women must get equal opportunities of progress. You all must be aware. You might have seen also that at many petrol pumps, women are working. Even women are pilot. They are IPS officers, IS officers. They are working in the CBI. And even we have seen that women are progressing in many other fields. So, equal importance should be given to both men and women. Equality should be maintained in the society. So, my dear children, we have studied in this video that how gender equality is there in the society and it should be continued. Even we have learned that how you need to be tolerant. If you have not developed this feeling of tolerance in yourself, it's a correct time to develop. Now onwards, you should start developing the feeling of tolerance. Try to understand everyone's opinion. Don't react immediately to the situations. Keep calm down yourself and then only you should react. Even you should cooperate with your parents, with your family members. Listen to your parents because they are your friends. They will help you, they will guide you in each and every situation. I hope you have understood the lesson. Go through the video nicely. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you.